Okay, good afternoon, good evening. How are you?
I'm afternoon, Miss.
Can you see my share screen?
Yeah, I can see.
Alright, so today we will talk about some phrases about the topic family. Alright, wait a second. Okay, so let's talk about sisters. We have some phrases. Give birth to when the woman pregnant. They will give birth to baby. Letting herself in for it means that you put yourself in the difficult situations. Next, I'm nothing alike because it means that different to someone. Got my own back. Got my own back. It means let's see. I know the meaning in Vietnamese, but get something all back that you do something unpleasant to somebody. Next, burst into tears. You know this phrase already. We have burst into tears. How about laugh? What phrase we talk about laugh?
Burst into tears.
Burst out laughing, right? Burst out laughing. Next, grew into. Stay out late, like you sleep late, and you spend night outside. You spend time going outside at night and getting into trouble, and you have a trouble. Turn a blind eye to something. It means that you ignored. And grew up, you know this phrase already. Alright, are there any phrase that you don't understand?
Got my own back.
I got my own back. Only this phrase?
And burst into tears.
Not burst, burst. Burst into tears. It means that you cry, you feel upset. You are very upset, and then you can't do nothing. So you burst into tears and got my own back. It means that, for example, when someone hits you and then you will hit them back. We got my own back. It means trả đũa in Vietnamese. Alright, can you read this passage?
When my mother gave birth to twins, I don't suppose she knew what she was letting herself in for. Although I'm nothing like Ellie, we were equally horrible. If she pulled my hair, I got my own back by hiding her favorite doll. She always burst into tears when I did that. And then we grew into even more difficult teenagers. We stayed out late and were always getting into trouble at school for smoking, wearing makeup, or just being lazy. Our poor mother tried to turn a blind eye to some of our behavior, but it wasn't easy. Then, by some miracle, we grew up, were both quite nice now.
Right. So give birth to. Based on this story, can you make up your own story and use these phrases? Use these given phrases. For example, you can say that many years ago, my mother gave birth to me For example, like that. And she writes me, I grew up. I went to the city. Alright, so based on the story, can you make some examples about these phrases?
Khó quá cô ơi.
Okay,
Em
let's
còn
talk
chưa nắm
about
được, những cái cụm này nghĩa 100% nữa mà bây giờ là nghĩ
give birth to it mean sinh ra ha. Sinh ra, ví dụ when my mother give birth to twins, khi là gì đấy? Mẹ của tôi sinh ra, sinh đôi ấy. Còn letting herself in for là đẩy mình vào tình huống
cái
khó
khó.
khăn. Nothing like là không có gì như, không giống như là got my back, I know, I tell you already, burst into tears, bật khóc ha. We grew, khi mà tôi lớn lên thành gì đấy? Thanh thiếu niên. We stay out late là dành ở hả? Ở bên ngoài vào buổi đêm, ban đêm. Còn get in trouble at school là gì đấy? Có
Là
rắc
bác nói
rối
tại
hả?
trường.
Rắc rối là có rắc rối. Còn turn apply I to là ngó lơ. Còn grew up có nghĩa là trưởng thành. Okay, so let's talk about give birth to. First example, you can say that khi mà phụ nữ lấy chồng, họ sẽ sinh con chẳng hạn. Nói như thế nào?
When women got married,
Get married.
they will be able to give birth to.
They will give birth to children, right? They
Give
will
birth
give birth to children.
children.
Okay, have you ever let yourself in for?
No, I don't. No,
No,
I
I
haven't.
haven't. No, I haven't. All right. For example, if you let yourself in for, what will you do?
If I let myself in for, I will quiet and
You will be quiet, and
yep,
then
I will.
và tìm giải pháp nó sao?
And
Để giải
then
quyết nó.
I'm looking for a solution.
And I will look for solution. How about I get someone else back? Ví dụ là khi tôi còn trẻ con hả? Khi tôi còn trẻ chẳng hạn. Nếu anh trai tôi, gọi là nếu anh trai tôi la tôi, rồi tôi sẽ trả đũa bằng cách làm gì đấy? Nói thế nào?
When I was young,
Khi tôi còn là đứa trẻ.
when I was a child,
Nếu mà anh trai
if
của tôi
my brother yelled at me,
tôi sẽ
I
trả đũa.
would
I get my own back. Or I got
my own back to him.
by trả đũa. Got on
I
back
got
by
my own back by
làm gì đó. Ví dụ bằng cách
by telling by tell my parents
By
his telling my parents
về cái cách cư xử của anh ấy.
his behavior.
About his behavior.
Behavior.
Burst into tears.
Into tears.
You can say that ngày nay hả? Khi trẻ con hả? Khi trẻ con bị bắt nạt hoặc là khi trẻ con nó bị nó tức giận chẳng hạn thì là chúng thường bật khóc, là khi chúng không thể có những điều thứ chúng muốn thì chúng thường bật khóc. Nói thế nào?
Nowadays, children often burst into tears when they didn't get what they want.
Didn't get what they want. Good. Grew into. Right. Do you often stay out late?
Stay late. Yes, I do. I often stayed out late with my friends, but that was a few years ago. But now bây giờ mình nói là bây giờ mình không còn như vậy nữa thì mình nói sao còn nhỉ?
Now I don't.
But now I don't.
How about get into trouble? Have you ever gotten into trouble at work?
Yes, I have. At first month at work, I always get into trouble. I always got into trouble at work because my skill was not enough for this company, so I couldn't catch up with my coworkers. So my boss was very angry.
Okay.
And he said I would be fired if I don't if I don't speed up.
If you didn't speed up.
Yeah, if I didn't speed up.
All right, because your skills weren't good enough, right? Weren't good enough for job. So your boss threatened you that he would fire you, right?
Cô nếu mình muốn nói là đe dọa thì mình nói là từ gì? Cô nói boss. Threat. Cô biết em từ đấy không? So my boss threat me, mình đọc như vậy được không?
Yes.
Nó có từ cột 2, cột 3 không hay là dùng ed không?
Okay, let me check a little bit because I don't use these words very often, right?
Yeah.
Okay. How about turn a fly eye to? This means that you ignore. Have you ever turned a fly eye to something?
Yes, I have. I always turn a blind eye to someone who Who talk? Who talking? Who talk? Who talk?
Who to someone who is talkative, right? Talk too much.
To be talkative. Không, mình mà nói là mình mà nói là ai đó nói xấu mình thì mình nói sao cô nhỉ?
Who talk some who talk something about behind your back. Who talk
À,
behind your back.
I often turn a blind eye to someone who talk behind my back. Cái cụ mà cứ nói sau lưng là người ta tự hiểu là nói xấu đúng không cô? Không cần
Yes,
phải
talk behind someone's back là cụm nói xấu
who
đấy.
always talk behind my back.
Alright. Rồi cái cụm mà đe dọa là threaten nhé.
Threaten.
Thêm ed vào là được. Cụm này là thêm ed vào là được. Ví dụ là threaten to threaten someone. Là đe dọa ai đó. Alright. Rồi, bạn lớn lên ở đâu nói sao?
Where did you grow up?
Answer.
I grew up from Đồng Nai province.
You should say where do you grow up? Tại vì this is the truth, đây là hiện tại vì sự thật. Nên là dùng thì hiện tại hả? Where do you grow up? You should say I grow up in Đồng
Đồng
Nai
Nai province.
province. Next. Right. We'll skip this part. How about this one? We had some phrases here. Go on, going on about, or go on about. It means that talk about something back, or talk about something for a long time. And the topic is usually about a boring or complaining way. We going on about. Blame for. Blame for it means that because of that, so I was failure. For example, that's leave someone alone. That's I don't want you stay with me anymore. Please leave me alone. Right? Our touch, our update is similar meaning to the words to the phrase our update. On the whole, or set in their ways, have attitude habits for a long time that you don't want to change. You have habit but you don't want to change. We have bit narrow-minded, đầu óc hạn hẹp hả? And feel more at ease. That it means that feel easy for older people. Like you have to be easygoing person, especially when you treat older people. Or be yourself, like be yourself. You know this phrase already. All right. Right. Are there any words that you don't understand?
Cô ơi, cô có thể nói lại mấy cái cụm này bằng nghĩa tiếng Việt được không cô?
Okay, this one.
Để em chắc chắn là em sẽ hiểu 100% á.
All right. You can see it. We have going on about. Like just keep talking about unpleasant things. To blame for because for example you blame for your parents because they didn't let you to go out, for example, like that. Leave somebody alone, right? Out of touch mean out of date. You can't keep up with. How about when it comes to, right? On the whole, overall, or set in their way, you don't want to change. Although many people persuade you don't want to change, feel more at ease, feel more comfortable. Right, be yourself. Okay, can you get it?
Ờ, nó chắc em hiểu hiểu sơ sơ rồi cô. Chỉ sợ
Right.
là nó quên thôi. Sao cũng hiểu sơ sơ rồi.
So let's talk about older people. How do you feel about older people? What do
Ừm,
you think about, or what do you make out of older people?
in my opinion, older people is is very is a person who's who often lonely and they are very kind.
Anything else?
They they love they love their families
That's it.
and always take care of their grandchildren.
Mm.
Um,
So
yeah,
tell me.
but
Okay, continue.
but something they 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 have some mistake because they 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 remind their children too much.
Mm. They remind.
Remind them too much. Remind their children too much
All right.
just because they love them
All right.
and they they still have their own perspective perspective
A perspective.
about their generations.
Yes.
So that doesn't fit with nowadays.
That's it doesn't suitable, right?
Isn't suitable.
It isn't suitable for they oppose, right? They oppose their children. You know, oppose.
No, I don't.
Oppose means áp đặt con cái.
Áp đặt con cái. Ví dụ em chỉ nói là những cái góc nhìn của những người lớn tuổi với cái của thế hệ của họ mà bây giờ nó không phù hợp với ngày nay thì nói sao thôi.
Sorry, say again.
Kiểu muốn nói là những những cái định kiến, những cái suy nghĩ của họ ấy thì nó không phù hợp với cái thế hệ ngày nay ấy thì nói sao không?
You
Kiểu
can
những suy
say
nghĩ của
that.
họ không phù hợp với cái thế hệ ngày nay, kiểu như vậy thì nói sao không?
You can say that their mindset
Their mindset
and their mindset isn't
isn't
suitable
suitable
for young generation nowadays.
for young generation nowadays.
Right.
Được rồi, em nắm bắt rồi.
Rồi they say impose là áp đặt hả?
Không biết
They
chị em người từ
always
này mới đó. Thì impulse đấy đúng không?
Impose.
impose
Áp đặt. They always impose their minds to
their
their
mind
children.
to their children.
They always impose their minds on. Impose đi với on.
Imposed
Yes.
on, áp đặt lên cái gì đó.
Yes.
Imposed on.
On other, on their children. So let's talk about their physical health. Let's talk about old people physical health.
About physical health, they are quite old. So their physical health isn't good.
Isn't good. Isn't as good as.
Isn't as good as the young people.
Right. Họ thường đi tới bệnh viện nói là sao?
They often go to the hospital oftenly. Mình nói thường xuyên được không?
Yes, they often go to the
Hospital.
Or you can say that they often go to the doctor. Thì nó sẽ hay hơn. They often go to the doctor.
To check their health.
To check out their health.
Check out their health. And they always take medicines every day.
Right, good. They take medicine and supplement. Do you know supplements?
Yep, I know. Always take medicine and supplements. And they can sleep well.
They can't sleep well.
They can't sleep well, and often wake up early.
They stay up late often, wake up early.
Yeah.
Anything else? That's it. So what is different between Western? What is different between Western old people and Asian old people?
I think maybe there are some different, but the big thing I can see is Western old people. They are very energy. Mình nói là người ta rất là năng lượng, mình nói vậy có sai không? Có sai không cô?
They have a full of energy.
They have a full of energies.
Yes.
Because and they have their own hobbies.
They have their own hobbies.
Yep, they always hang out with their friends at a restaurant, or coffee, and or with their pet.
With their pet.
Yep, and
continue.
They dress up. They dress up when they go out, and I saw them have some. I saw them. They can chew. They can chew down. They can chew out, and relax. Relax their life. So it is very different. with Asian older people.
Right.
Asian old people.
So they are full of energy. You mean that? Full of
Yep,
energy. Không có hả? Full
full
of
of energy.
energy. Full of energy. And they think positively, right?
Yep, this is positive.
They think positively and they don't have to take care of children.
Yep, they don't have to take care of their children.
Take care of right. And what else? And they often go hang out with their friends.
Yep,
How about Asian old people?
I think Asian old people is more boring because they always stayed at home and take care of their children and their grandchildren.
Right.
I think they almost uh, they almost never they almost never go out
They never go
and
out.
they
Or,
never go
or you can say that they hardly go out.
they hardly go out or have some hobbies.
They
They
don't.
just
They
they just
even. They don't
uh,
even have right.
they don't even have their hobbies. They just spend they just spend their time to
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 just
their
spend
to
time.
their children, to
Uh,
their family, and that's it. So I think so I think that's a bit boring.
it's a little boring, right?
Yeah.
It's a little bit boring. They don't even have any hobbies. They hardly go outside. But in Western country, most of old people hang out with their friends, and they travel a lot.
They travel. Yeah, they travel a lot.
So let's talk about out touch. Out touch or outdate. Cổ hủ.
Touch.
Do you agree with? Is it true? Older people are a bit out touch when it comes things like technology.
Yes, I think yes, I do because they are old and and technologies is and technology is very
Difficult.
it's very difficult and modern. So
It's
um,
hard for them to use
yeah,
them, right?
yeah,
It's hard for
it's
older
hard
people.
for older people can use them.
Mm, right.
So uh,
How about this phrase? Set in their ways. Set in their ways. A hard nut to crack. You can't change their mind. Have you ever?
bảo thủ đúng không? Nó nghĩa tiếng Việt
Yes.
là bảo thủ.
Yes. Set in their mind. So how about this one?
Yeah. I think it's true because uh, some some things or some informations can be changed.
Mm.
So but but they are they are set in their ways because they think they are older than us, and
They have more experiences.
yeah, they have more experiences. So when when we tell them,
Alright. When we tell them some things, they never listen to us.
yep, and when we tell them some things, they never listen to us.
Right, because they assume that they have a lot of experiences, right? They have much experiences.
Than us.
Yes, they have much.
They have much experiences than
No,
us.
experience là được rồi. Tại vì experience là danh từ số, danh từ không đếm được.
Mm,
They think
experience.
that they more, or they have a lot of experience. They have a lot of experience than us. So they never listen to
younger people.
to younger people. Right. How about what kind of person do you often feel more at ease with or feel at ease with?
Em đang nghĩ là gì cơ, em quên rồi.
Là dễ với ai đó. What kind of person do you often feel at ease with?
Nghĩa là cái loại người nào mà mình thường thấy dễ chịu với người ta không?
Yes, là mình phải dễ chịu với người ta đấy.
Ừ.
What kind of person?
I think I feel more at ease with the person who know who think, who always put their self to others when they are speaking. When they are speak.
And we feel ease with the kind of people who are always put themselves on
On others.
on other shoes,
Other shoes, yeah.
right? Put themselves in someone's shoes, right? Next, get up to old short thing. Let's talk about the old, about the young, huh? Let's talk about the younger generation. What do you make out of the younger generation?
I think the younger generations is more full of energy, and they have they have they have a good physical health.
They have
And
good physical health. What else? Good physical health là được rồi. What else?
and but
But
and they are be able to learn something new.
they are able
They are able to learn something new.
something new. What else? They able They are able to learn something new very easily.
Very easily.
What else?
And they ví dụ mình nói là người trẻ thì nhanh nhẹn thì sao bây giờ nói từ nhanh nhẹn nhưng mình nói từ gì cũng
Nhanh nhẹn ấy.
kiểu nhanh nhẹn hoạt bát á, kiểu như thế mà không biết nói sao.
They are very right. Nhanh nhẹn hoạt bát. Or you can say that they are very intelligent,
Intelligent,
flexible,
flexible, linh hoạt đúng không? Vậy cũng được à? Flexible,
or you can say
intelligent,
they are very active.
very active, very active.
That's it. Okay. So you can let's learn some phrases here. Can you read?
Get up to, làm gì đó.
Next.
Give into, nhượng bộ.
Yes.
Get away with, làm gì sai mà không bị phạt. More and more, ngày càng nhiều. Lift up, sống dựa vào. Standing on their own 2 feet. Tự lập. Get through to, cho ai hiểu.
Worst parts.
Worlds apart, hoàn toàn khác biệt. Behind the times, lỗi thời. Take offense, cảm thấy bị xúc phạm.
Right, take offense. So let's learn some of these phrases. Right. So, can you read?
Young people get up to all sorts of things nowadays. Parents probably give into them too much and let them get away with things. But in general, they're all right. More and more young people still live off their parents in their late 20s and early 30s. They should be standing on their own 2 feet at that age. Sometimes
I sometimes find it.
I sometimes find it difficult to get through to young people. We seems to be worlds apart. Maybe I'm just behind the times. I never take offense when young people say old people are boring. I felt exactly the same when I was young.
Alright, young people. Offense, not offense. They take offense.
Offense,
Nhấn âm số 2.
offense.
Alright, so nowadays, young people, they have good physical health, right? So, do you agree with their idea? Do you agree with their ideas?
No, I don't.
Why?
No, I do. But yes, I do.
Right. So let's talk about get up to. Get up to là nghịch hả? Nghịch đa dạng các thứ hả? Nghịch ngợm đấy. Right. Give into. Have you ever given in to someone?
Give into. Nó mang nghĩa là gì mọi người em? Chưa
Give
nắm được.
into có nghĩa là nhượng bộ.
Nhượng bộ. Nào như kiểu mình nhường nó thôi, nhường nhịn á, kiểu vậy.
Yes, nhượng bộ
Nhường
đấy.
cho anh cháu.
Have you ever given into someone?
Yes, of course I have. I always given. I always give into my wife.
Right. So how about at work? Do you often given into your coworker?
Yes, I have. Because I'm I'm because I'm a newbie. So when my coworkers uh, cheat, cheating, cheat or cheat,
Okay, when your coworkers teach you some skill, right?
no, cheat, gian lận đấy cô.
Cheat.
Cheat, vâng, gian lận trong lúc làm việc thì mình nói sao cô nhỉ?
When your coworker cheat on you, right?
Yeah, when my coworkers cheat on me, I know that, but I think that's not a big problem,
Ừ.
and I always give into them.
Give in to them. Because you think that it isn't a big problem, so that's okay.
That's
You
okay.
rồi mình có cái you ignore them, right? You ignore them, or you can say that gì đấy?
I give into
I give into, or you turn apply I to.
a
You
turn
apply
a
I
turn
to
apply
I to them, right? You turn apply I,
I turn apply I to them.
right? How about get away with? Get away with là có nghĩa là thoát tội hả? Làm sai mà không bị phạt ấy, người ta gọi bên tiếng Việt mình là get away with.
Let them get away with things.
For example, when you make some mistakes, did you ever get away with it? You make some mistakes, and did you ever get away with them?
Yes, yes, I did. When I was a child, I I uh, I broke a a glass a glass.
You broke glasses.
Yeah, I broke glasses, and but my parents thought that's what a cat.
That's but your parents has said that is glass. It's it's because of cats, right?
That it because
Because
of cat.
of cats, and your parents blame to cats,
Mm,
right?
Blame to cat,
Là đổ lỗi cho con mèo.
and
I
I get away with.
You got away with it.
I got away with it.
When you was a child, you broke glass. Broke glass nhé. I'm sorry, I make mistakes here. Glass là cái kính rồi. I broke glass.
I broke a glass, tao nói là nếu mà
Glass.
tôi đang bể một cái ly thì nó là I broke a glass,
A glass of cup. Một cái ly là a glass of.
cup, a glass of cup.
So you broke a glass of cup, and you felt. How did you feel that time?
I I felt nervous
You felt nervous and scared, right?
and
But
scared.
luckily, your parents didn't
And
see it.
luckily, Yeah, luckily my parents didn't see it,
You
and
didn't see it, and you got away with it.
yeah,
You
and I got
blame
away with it.
they blame to the cat.
Yeah, they blame to the cat.
How about standing on their own 2 feet? So tell me, when did you stand on your own 2 feet?
Um, let me think a bit. I think that's what the first time I made my own money, and that's what when I'm 18.
When you were 18,
Yeah, when I was 18.
you received the first money.
Yeah,
And
when I received my own money, and from that day I
I started
I started standing
to
on
stand
my to stand on my own 2 feet.
your own 2 feet. Good. All right.
Stand on
Okay, let's review a little bit. Can you read these phrases? Give.
Gave birth to,
Right. Next.
letting herself in for,
Right.
nothing like,
Good.